According to Dr. Richard Schwartz, the founder of Internal Family Systems Therapy, there are 4 fatal mistakes that you can make, and I want to talk about these 4 fatal mistakes briefly. I'm Dr. David Hawkins, and I'm a clinical psychologist and director of the Marriage Recovery Center, but this video is going to cover those 4 fatal mistakes. Fatal mistake number 1, and we've all made it, and that is trying to change our partner. Now, that's ridiculous, right? I mean, we can't change anybody. We can only work on ourselves. And we all know this. We know this intellectually. We think about it. But it's just human nature to look at our mate and to think, doggone it, you could save me. You could redeem me. You can heal me. Why won't you do it? And of course, they're preoccupied with their own lives. And actually, if they're narcissistic or emotionally abusive, they're very preoccupied with their own lives. And so that makes them even more unavailable to us. But the mistake is really ours. And I know this is a hard thing to think about. The mistake is ours if we think that we can make efforts to try to change them. Does that mean we don't set boundaries? Absolutely not. We do set boundaries. We do ask for things that we need, but we don't make over-functioning efforts to try to change them. That's a fatal mistake. Fatal mistake number 2 is trying to change ourselves to get our partner to change. Try to change ourselves to get our partner to change. That's a fatal mistake as well. Because if we contort ourselves, if we make accommodations, if we adapt, if we pretzel ourselves to try to change another person, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. So, making extra efforts to change them doesn't work, and making efforts to change ourselves so that they will redeem us and heal us and help us, that doesn't work either. And what we'll be talking about more is what does work, and I'm going to give you a little teaser right now. What does work is healing we by healing me. Meaning, the more I am centered and grounded, the more contagious that is in other relationships. And I'll talk more about that later. Fatal mistake number 3. Bailing on this relationship or getting out of this relationship and looking for that perfect person. Come on, you all know what I mean. We have magical thinking, right? We look around and we think, there's got to be somebody out there that would take care of me the way I want to be taken care of. They will just be more sensitive, more compassionate, and they will be the right person, right? There is that perfect person out there, and I'm going to go looking for them, doggone it. Fatal mistake number 3. There is no perfect person out there. Oh, painful, painful truth. There is no perfect person out there. And fatal mistake number 4. Abandoning all of our efforts at improving relationships and getting busy. Drugging, drinking, sexing, working excessively, eating excessively, just getting involved in some activity that will soothe the troubled part of me. All right, these are 4 fatal mistakes. And I gave you a teaser in the last video. So what do we want to do instead of the 4 fatal mistakes? Well, we want to be self-led. Self-led now, it's not the same as selfish. That means having a strong sense of self. You know, you've experienced those times when you feel clear, you feel compassionate. You're in what I call your core self. You're not triggered, you're not aggravated, you're not agitated. You can think clearly, and in that clear-headed space, you make better decisions. And in that better decision place, you may choose to stay and you may choose to leave. But nonetheless, you're taking care of your inner wounds. You are your primary protector, and your mate is your secondary protector. Very important distinction. Because again, part of the 4 fatal mistakes, if we think our mate is going to be our primary caretaker, they're going to fix me, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. But we can go in and we can soothe our wounds. We can heal our wounded parts. And especially if you're a faith-based person and you believe in God, you believe that God can also come into those wounded places and companion with you there. So let's not make the 4 fatal mistakes. Let's have a strong sense of ourselves. Let's go in and let's be our own primary caretakers. Let's give up the false notions that they can fix me, or I can make them fix me. I can contort myself, or there's a perfect person out there that will fix me. No. We're going to have a balanced, emotionally sober space. And from that place, we're going to make good decisions. All right. If this has been helpful, push that subscribe button, contact our client care team, and they will be happy to help you find an appointment with myself or one of our clinicians to help you do this really, really important work. Okay. Take care and God bless.